So this is the second of my videos on PTSD for raising awareness of PTSD. Today I'm going to be looking at what goes into the making up PTSD, the different elements in it. I'm going to just give a very brief overview of the different elements, and then in the following days actually unpack each one at a time. This is likely to be the most jargony of the videos that I do, but I'll still try and keep the jargon to a minimum. In terms of the different elements that go into PTSD, I'm using the DSM-5, the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual for Mental Health Disorders 5, used across a wide range of mental health care settings. So there are different elements that go into something being considered as PTSD. The first thing is there has to be an event that is experienced as traumatic by the person. Then we get what's called intrusive experiences, which can be things such as flashbacks, nightmares, really intense memory recall, or physical reactions to reminders of the trauma. There's also what's called avoidance, but that's where someone is trying to avoid all the different reminders of the trauma or anything that might help them remember it. They try and avoid and push away all of that. We then have changes to mood and thoughts, so people may become very preoccupied with certain thought patterns, or very self-blaming or blaming of others and very preoccupied on that. They can also have changes to mood where moods become very volatile, or one particular mood becomes very predominant. We also have what's called changes to reactivity, which means that people can be a lot more hypervigilant or far more easily startled. They might have a lot of difficulties with sleeping. There has to be a time element with PTSD. It's not something that is a one-off occurrence, it's something that is ongoing. There has to be an impact on the person's life where it's actually getting in the way of them really living their life the way they would want to, or causing them a lot of distress. And it has to be, all the different elements have to be not accountable for by something else like an organic disorder, physical health, drugs and alcohol, things like that. So over the coming days I'm going to break down all those different elements, explore them a bit more, bearing in mind I've got 1 to 2 minutes for that, so I'll see you tomorrow.